Okay, everybody, we need to go over the directions one more time, and if you need to share this with your parents, we're getting very close to the end of this playlist. First of all, if you're third, fifth, or seventh period, you should be doing the following. You should always have your playlist with you. If you do not have it, remember you can always pull it from It's Learning. These are the standards that we're working on. You were to have completed all of triangles and should be working on angles, or you should have completed all of angles and be working on triangles. You only have tonight, tomorrow night, and Friday because it is due. Remember, the directions are here and they have been in here the entire time, and some of you are doing a fantastic job. In It's Learning, in this case, you take each pre-assessment, and this is where your score should be written before you turn in that playlist. Those are your pre-test scores, and it's okay if they're low. For each of the above, if you score above 80, if you score below 80, then yeah, you definitely need to go to the resource page that I'll show you. You've got to go to the resource page. You can also use Miss Wagner as a resource. You need to participate in these. Don't just sit there and watch the videos. Pencil and paper. Remember, the ones you view or complete are going to help you prepare to tackle. Because when you tackle the activities, that's your summative grade. When you really feel you understand it, take the formative quiz. And please do that before you begin the activities. Complete one topic at a time. Don't bounce back and forth between angles and triangles. If you score less than 80 on either formative quiz, you really need to check the resources. Remember, what I've been asking you to do is come to my table if you make below 80 or below 60 on Pearson, because that's an 80, and let us go over the ones you missed so that you can not only bring up your score, but you can actually learn the material. Remember, my group is always an option, but it is a required option if you make below 60 on a Pearson quiz. Once you've mastered the material, then you can go to Part B. So remember, in this thing, first of all, you're going to do the pretest, then the resources, then the formative one, then you're going to do your activities, then formative two, then the activities, and this will tell you whether it's going to be in Pearson or whether it's going to be in It's Learning. In this case, it's Pearson, so all of you who have made below 60 have been able to come and work with me, and you have done a fabulous job so far. Remember, use the actual grade given on Pearson. Because of the problem with the multi-step answers, I don't count off as much, but I do not want you to make the adjustment to the score. Let me do that. Remember, once again, if you miss more than 2, you have got to join my table. And that's going to be your opportunity to do quiz corrections. Then on the summative, you have to complete tasks from the following options to combine for a maximum of 100 points. Remember, if you want to get 100, you're going to have to do a perfect job on all of them. But if you're just looking to get a 80 or something, then you can pick and choose your assignments, okay? Don't think because you complete it, you're going to get all the points. You have to complete it and be successful. So you have to pass, meaning you have to get at least a 70. If I were you, I would do extra tasks just to make up for some you might not do so well. You've been working on this since January 30th. Remember, here is where you're supposed to put your formative grade from Pearson. Many of you still have not done that, even though it's right there. So please make sure you go back and do that before you submit this on Friday. These are your activities. Okay, remember the workbook pages, you have to do them all, answer all questions, come show it to me, and then you can go up and check it. We talked the other day with someone from the county, and we've decided we're not using the teacher initial, so you can put the date completed in the score, or you can put the score there. But you don't have to get my initial on any of these because I'm going to see them eventually. Put your score for every single thing here, 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 and here. It gives you the score. I will grade the CUDA math, and I want you to check the workbook, but you have to show it to me first. And right here or here, you're just going to count the ones you missed and put -2, -7, whatever you missed, and that's all. Same thing here, the angle test, make sure you put the grade on Pearson right there so that I have everything on one sheet. Now you have all signed this. I'm aware the due date is February 10th, no exceptions. That means if you're absent, you need to be working at home. This has been posted in the one folder, everything, since January 30th. I'm aware I should be participating in resources. I'm aware I should be working at home each evening for at least 20 minutes on this plan, and I can ask Ms. Wagner for help or join her sessions at any time. I can also go to Wagner Wednesday sessions, which started today, and you can join my LSTs, and you have all signed this. So remember, this is due on Friday at the end of class. So some of you, you're good. I know a couple of you, Chase, have actually finished. That's awesome. But you need to learn to budget your time. This is our second one, so it's not new for any of you. So we're going to now go to It's Learning. And I've actually, if you go in through here from home, classlink.forsyth.k12.gs, you can automatically be logged into everything except for MobyMax and USA Test Prep, which you have been given passwords for many times, so hopefully you have them. All right, when you go here, you click on the dashboard for 7210, and we are doing this one. So see, all you got to do is click on that folder. Everything you need is in the folder. We've taken the pre-test. Surely you've taken both pre-tests by now. We've been working on it quite a while. This is an extra copy of your learning plan, your playlist, should you lose it, or if you have it at school and you need to look at it. All of the resources are in this folder. If you're working on triangles, everything you need is on this page. If you like the kind that are text-based, they're here. If you like, these are both text-based. I put a picture of the Pearson in here, so you know that if you go to this account, when you see the blue like this, it actually gives you examples, animated lessons, just like we used to do in class. So if you like these, then you go to Pearson and go to the 8-2 examples and try it. And of course 8-3. Okay, those are all shapes and triangles. If you like videos and interactives, these are awesome and very helpful. Just click on the link and it will automatically take you to the interactive stuff. And just videos here. Now then, we've got interactives, the Georgia Virtual. The iReadies are a lot of fun to participate in. So look at all the resources, and that's just for one topic. Our goal is 2 topics a week, so we've really got to learn to manage our time. Angles, same thing, guys. Here are your resources for angles. Look at all of it. And remember, Miss Wagner is also a resource. The page that I posted for you, I need for you to use this every single time you complete an assignment for triangles, because we are using these theorems. I worked with some of you today, even though I gave everyone a copy, who acted like you had never seen it. I promise you this will be so helpful. So try to keep it with you when you're working. You can print another copy if you need it. That's why I posted it, so you would have it. If you click on the assignments folder and you're working in triangles, there's the formative assessment. You should have taken it to show that you understand the material. And then here are your activities. You just, you have hard copies in class of the CUDA, and of course the workbook. Everything else is online. If you go to angle relationships, it's the same thing. There's your formative assessment. It tells you to go to Pearson. And then these are online. CUDA, I have those workbook pages inside. This one is inside, and I have a secret angle. Is a little task where you click on it and you submit the answer to 2 questions, okay? You just write and solve the equation to find this angle and this one. Okay, that's all I want for you to do, please. And remember, everything is due by the end of class on Friday. So hopefully this helps some of you remember where everything is and what's expected of you. That playlist should be 100% complete, and I will fill in the rest of the scores, and we'll get your summative grade. And then after, we're gonna take a few days and do something different, and then we're gonna start again. Okay? All right. Thank you.